Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and cats of YouTube. This is Ooga3 with another wonderful Let's Play for you. Yeah, I've taken a 7-month break, and I'm back with Dragon Warrior VII. Yee-hoo! It's pretty fun. I love it. It's awesome. Like, really awesome. Like, you have no idea how awesome. It's not that awesome, but it's pretty awesome. But, yeah. So, Dragon Warrior VII. It is the 7th game of the Dragon Warrior series, and I like it. So I'm gonna do this one first. I intend on doing the rest of the Dragon Warrior, well, most of the Dragon Warrior series. The ones that were, like, PlayStation 1 and 2, and the ones that aren't, like, $500 freaking dollars to buy. Like, seriously, this game is ridiculously expensive new. Anywho. So, it is a JRPG released in the year of 2001 for North America, as you can see there at the bottom. But, yeah. So, it's released for the PlayStation 1, which is really weird considering the PlayStation 2 was out at 2000 and 2001. At least I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Anywho, it was released after the PS2 was released, which is really silly considering it's a PlayStation 1 game. And so, you might see that I'm deleting a file. This is deleting my game, which I spent an hour and 2 minutes on. You want to know why I'm deleting this game? You know you want to know why I'm deleting this game. Well, I'll tell you why I'm deleting this game. This is because this is take number 15 at least. Like, seriously. The last time I accidentally closed the recording thing before, like, I finished. Anywho, I will be Oogsy because Ooga 3 doesn't fit. And, yeah. So, anywho, this game is pretty fun, and, I first played it whenever I was around 6, shortly after I first played Torneko the Last Hope. See, my dad had this old PlayStation, and, actually, you know, this was new because, well, actually, no, PS2 came already, I don't know. I think, let's see, math, ha! Yes, the PS2 had just came out whenever I was around 6, and so, like, around the time I'd played this, they were, of course, expensive, and nobody had them. Everybody was still with the PlayStation 1 with its very wide array of games. And I'm not skipping this intro because you can't skip this intro. You can't skip any of the videos in this game, which is really annoying whenever you have to completely remake the thing instead of just, like, splicing together a couple videos because, oh, look, a video. Ah! Well, might as well not be able to skip it. Anywho, so yeah. So, Torneko the Last Hope, Dragon Warrior VII, Legend of Dragoon, and Frogger. Yeah, I grew up on that. It was wonderful, let me tell you. Getting ran over by cars, getting killed by dragons. Damn, I had an awesome kidhood. I said kid. I was gonna say kidhood instead of childhood. Anywho, phew, let's call it a day and head back to the castle. Mysterious rock is talking. Fun fact, I actually thought that was the rock talking when I first played this game whenever I was a little kid. Oh, silly me. Where's that exit? Oh, here it is. Push up on your side. It's like they've never heard of, like, a torch. Seriously? Light up the way. Remember, this is our secret. My father mustn't find out. Yeah, sure. Yep. This is really quiet. Yeah. It'll get louder. Actually, I don't think there's any sound for the videos. At least this video. Except for, you know, that fuzzy background. Yeah, here we are. There's the ocean. Yeah, see, the graphics blow on this, like, horrible. Except for the videos. Videos are pretty good. Are you ever going to tell me where you keep sneaking off to? Ha! No. As always, you're a man of few words. Well, I'd better get back to bed before my father finds out I'm missing, but I expect to hear everything later. She's like some sort of police investigator. Oh my, I almost forgot tomorrow is the Amit harvest. You should get home too before your parents realize you're gone! Remember, Oogsy, I want to hear all about your adventure. Don't worry, you can trust me. I'm a doctor. Bye, Oogsy. I'll see you tomorrow. Hee. Sinister chuckling as she runs away. One of the many horrible things about this game is indeed not smashing barrels for money. Hoo-hoo, I obtained 3 gold. It's that you can't use the analog sticks. They just... What the hell? Oh. I thought I'd press something on my analog stick and made something work, but I just pressed square. And now I'm crying. Deeply. Sorrowfully! Anywho, I'm gonna go to sleep. Yep. Just... Nope, I don't want to go to sleep now. I want to check this treasure chest. For that 110 gold. Yeah, and I've got a leather wizard hat. And I want to go to bed. Yeah, so, anywho, this game is really fun. Takes about 40 hours to beat it, though. Which is kind of ridiculous. Actually, no, it probably takes longer. It'll take... I did the math a while ago. See, I'd first made these videos 7 months ago, and I got around 40 episodes in, and, no, not 40, I got 20-something odd episodes in, and then I, like, realized that my, microphone had been unplugged. I had spent an entire day I woke up and recorded all day long, and then I realized my microphone had been unplugged the entire day, and I raged a bit, and... 7 months later. Haha, anywho. Yeah, she's all like, "What? You're a fisherman, son, you're waking up late. Take this to your father, would you? I've made a fish sub for him, he never sets off without eating one. First father's at the harbor by the temple, come on, now out you go!" And then instead of properly handing Oogsy Poo a fish sub, they just kind of, like, walk into each other, and the sandwich magically teleports in between them. I know, it's weird. Yeah, so... Yep. Yeah. Go into this thing, and here is... This ain't my father, but this is a guy. Berkanu's probably right, but I'm not too sure about changing the regular fishing spot. Oh, that's the voice I did for the old guy. Huh, funny. Anywho. But you see, Amit, it is just this kind of current that gives me confidence. I don't want to sound arrogant, but we fishermen are experts on the mood of the fish. It is so hard to read this text. Well, that's true. Hey, isn't that Oogsy Poo? You came to help out Dad, didn't you? Oogsy Poo, where were you? Your mother could have given birth to another child and I could have had him bring me the sandwich in the time it took you to get here, you worthless turd. You didn't forget it, did you? No, Father. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Oogsy Poo gave the fish sub to his father. Hee. Just wonderful. Fishing can't begin until I've eaten one of these. Munch, munch, ahem. What are you doing, Oogsy Poo? Don't just stand there staring. Not sit there staring. Go clean the cabin or something. Yes, Father. Oogsy Poo checked the treasure chest, but the chest was empty. A harpoon rests here. I meant to get the chest. Oogsy Poo checks the treasure chest. The chest was empty. No. Ah, here we are. There's the herb. Oh, it's an antidote, but it's still a herb. There's another herb. Oh, there's the herb. I knew there was a herb here somewhere. I don't think there's anything in those barrels. Anywho. No! There we go. Hello, Maribel. I see you there. Ha! Sheesh. Quiet down. I can't let anyone find out I'm here. Where is the chef bursts in? The chef. Head cook. Is someone there? Exclamation point, exclamation point. Maribel, are you trying to stow away again, aren't you? I thought you were told not to come on this voyage. Oh, come on, why can't I come along too? All I wanted to do was try some of that amazing stew you make. Flattery will get you nowhere, Maribel, you monstrosity. Now get off this boat before your father blows his lid. Oh, good, Oogsy Poo, come help me peel some potatoes. I love peeling potatoes. Arg, Oogsy Poo, you moron! Just for that, I'm going to tell everybody about your little secret base. By the way, just so you know, the 2 hours of this game are horribly boring. It's just a bunch of text. Lots of text. They're like, oh, look at me. I have a text box. And I'm like, oh, you have a text box. Just like the last guy. I'm sorry, Oogsy Poo. The potatoes are already peeled. I guess I was so busy yelling at Maribel that I forgot I'd done that already. She's quite a handful, isn't she? My life's goal was to peel potatoes, and now you've crushed my hopes and dreams. Thanks. Yeah. Anywho, so Ooh, look, sparkles. I think there's something wrong with the ship. Oogsy Poo, I know you're anxious to be able to come with me on a fishing voyage, but you'll just be a hindrance at this point. Continue to work and train hard, and someday you may become a master fisherman. After all, you are my son, hee hee hee. There's something you can do for me, though. Please take care of your mother while I'm away. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. He just runs into it. Another example of set sail hoist anchor. I interrupted myself. I just had that urge to read it. Anyway, another example of poor animation. They just like run into the board until it falls off. I don't know what that's called. It's just the plank, I suppose. Although normally that's you just shove people off that in the ocean to get eaten by sharks. Oh, whatever. The boarding board. There we are. Boarding board. I'm a genius. I'm a master of words. The English language has no match for me. Yeah, see, they're all just running all day long. This guy over here, he's just, like slowly walking in place. All the guys in these video games, these old RPGs, must have like serious leg muscles in order to just keep running all the time, and then just freeze whenever somebody's talking to you. The king has requested an audience with you. You are to travel to the castle immediately. Take the road by the seashore and you should soon reach Eastard, which is in the northwest. And then there's that filthy little cretin. He. I heard that you were called to the castle, Oogsy Poo. Why, of course I was. I'm going with you, alright? No! It's your fault that I was thrown off the boat. The least you can do is let me go to the castle with you. And then it plays some unskippable music that lasts about 30 seconds. Like, seriously. Okay, there we go. I can skip it now. These cats are really cute, by the way. For little pixelated monsters. What's wrong, Oogsy Poo? You've been strangely quiet. Listen, if you want to talk, fine, but not when there's so many people around. I have an image to maintain. Just don't abuse the privilege of being able to talk to me. There's a fine line between sociable and being annoying. Okay. Yeah, I hope so. Let's go to the castle. What? Doesn't even make sense. Yes? Yeah, I hope so. Yes? What? Maribel obviously doesn't understand the English language. I got confused. I was going to say a joke, but then I forgot it, and then I said that joke. Except then I failed myself. Forgive me, YouTube. Whew, we made it. I'm going to bow out here. What? Right, I'll be back home later. I can manage getting back myself. Thanks a lot, Oogsy Poo. Yeah, get out of here. Go fall and break your legs or something, you evil little... Anywho. To the castle, yay! Just love castles. They're like giant and castle-y. I like the rock. And yeah, the stairs. Yep. Kiefer. Has Prince Kiefer not been located yet? I hurt my throat last recording trying to do funny voices for all of them, so I can't now, so I'll just, like, do regular voices. He, you fool! I won't forgive you this time. Actually, that's more like, anywho. I like saying anywho. It sounds funny. Your Majesty, if only for my sake, please calm yourself. I'm sure Prince Kiefer has his reasons for what he has done. Seriously, this text gives me like serious dyslexia. I'm not sure if it's just the screen brightness that makes it difficult to read in like pitch blackness, or if it's just that it's overstretched, but it's horrible. Silence! There's no need to cover for anyone else! Exclamation point. Oogsy Poo, how long have you been standing there? The entire time, Mr. King. I've been waiting for you. Come here, subject. No. They're gonna throw me in the dungeon. Put me in chains! I suggest that you take a seat, child. Oh, I get a seat. Okay. I'd appreciate it if you would look into my eyes, Oogsy Poos. Would you allow me this simple gesture? Okay. You're hiding something from me, aren't you, Oogsy Poo? No. Do not feign ignorance. I can see a glint of intelligence in your eyes that is notably absent from my loyal subjects. Kiefer has been acting restless lately, almost as if he were driven by some unforeseen force. Today that fool carried off a ring, an important keepsake from the Queen. I am confounded by his increasingly erratic behavior. The distance between Kiefer and me has grown since his mother passed. As a result, he pays little heed to my words. It seems he has acquired a taste for wine, women, and adventure. However, it is time that he accept responsibility to the people of Estard. Oogsy Poo, will you talk to Kiefer? Yeah. Forgive me if I'm, like, talking extremely loud. I said loud instead of loud. Forgive me if I'm talking Forgive me if I am talking extremely loud. There we go. Proper English is good. Anywho, because I, like, have ripped my vocal cords. I can't speak properly. Anywho, I've, like, seriously messed up my throat because there's this old man later on, and I tried doing this weird old man for his voice, and that was like 3 hours ago, and my throat still hurts. It feels like somebody, you know, like whenever you eat popcorn, and then like that little seedy piece gets stuck at the back of your throat, and no matter how much you cough, you can't get it out, and then you just have to deal with it. Move this, this over here then. Oh, good, Igsy Poo. You have finally made it here. I wasn't sure if you could make it here safely on your own. There was no way I was going to tell your mother where I was going to meet you. Anywho, take a look at these. Igsy Poo received an ancient roll of toilet paper. Let me look at this. Ooh. Use. Igsy Poo opened the ancient thingy. An image of a staff held aloft by a sage is depicted. The staff radiates with light. The rest of the pages show images of tablets, but they are all in an ancient language and cannot be read. This looks suspicious, Kiefer. What do you think, Igsy Poo? The wizard in the drawing looks just like this statue, right? If we do something with the statue, we might find an answer we're looking for. I have a feeling that the sun is the key to all of this. That's why I brought this. Ta-da! The royal family's legendary stone ring. If we put it on the statue, I'm certain something will happen. The top of the staff looks promising. Oh, this is horrible. I think that's the right place. Okay, I'm going to place it here. Ready, Igsy Poo? Ready as I'll always be. Who cares if this has been deemed a forbidden zone? If they knew that something of interest lay within its borders, why would the scholars let something as arbitrary as a label prevent them from discovering the truth? Something's gotta be going on in these ruins. Something that will change my destiny. Alright. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. What? It looked like it was starting to shine, but I guess nothing's happening. Well, looks like your dreams have been crushed just like mine, Kiefer. You won't have that ring and I won't have potatoes. Sorry, Igsy Poo. I guess that I was wrong about the ring. Sun must be involved somehow though. I'm certain of it. I'll give you the ancient tome for the time being, Igsy Poo. If you figure anything out, let me know. I'll return to the castle and look around a little bit. See ya, Igsy Poo. Goodbye, Kiefer! And thus my adventure begins. And an adventure it shall be. I've never beaten this game, by the way. It's 2 CDs long because apparently they had like so much adventure they just couldn't fit it on 1 CD. Same thing with like Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy VII. Those had similar issues. Anywho, so I'm gonna go into the village again. A Fischbell Village. Yeah. Ooh. Let's see if Maribel has anything to say about this. This is her lair, by the way. Apparently her father is the, like, filthy mayor or something. And her house is perfectly symmetrical. It's beautiful. Yo, diggies. Oh, you're here again, Igsy Poo. Are you that worried about me? No. By the way, what's that thing you're carrying? Seems important. Did you come to show it to me? Why, of course I did. You're being unusually nice today. I'll take a look at it. What's this? It looks like an old book with strange pictures, and then a lot of words. Just looking at it makes my head hurt. I'm not the one you should be showing this to. Maybe you should show it to the old man at the item shop. Just looking at a book makes her head hurt. That just shows you how much we should hate her. Old man at the item shop. It's Kitty. It says meow. Meow! Did you find what you were looking for? Well, of course I did. Let's see, an ancient tome, who? Sure looks old, I'm sorry, I'm no good at appraising old books. You might want to try that weird old man that lives on the cliff by Istard. He's an ill-tempered old coot, but people say he is very wise. An old man? An old book? A really annoying female character? What will happen? Will Oozy Poo solve the mystery? Find out next time on Titanic Sloth Let's Plays, yeah! I was gonna say Titanic Sloth Z, but that'd just be too much of a ripoff. Anywho, ooh, a herb. So, yeah. Please, since this is the end of the episode, not last of the episode, end of the episode. I can't speak. Oh, I can pick up flowers. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and do all sorts of other things, like throwing flowers at cats. Yep, throwing flowers at cats. Well, no, I didn't mean to talk to you. Go away, old man. Thanks for watching. I am Ooga Booga 3 of Titanic Sloth yet again, as I already stated. You should know this by now. And thank you for watching. Please watch this and the Legions of the Damned Let's Play by my colleague, rather. The other Titanic Sloth guy. What's his user? Slippery Sullivan. Ha! That's what he calls himself. Yeah. So, yeah. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Spread my name through Facebook and all sorts of other things. I'll catch you later.